tucking a cheek. They're the DC sweet potato cakes, and we're offering you a 2-count of either the original or the Rum Loaf cakes. And these come to us from April Richardson, who has a great story. She was actually the attorney for the DC Sweet Potato Company, and then ended up through, just some great opportunities buying the company, and now is part of the company's team that not only creates but actually develops all of these amazing sweet potato cakes in different flavors. So once again, you're talking about a sweet potato cake base with butter, sugar, flour. There's some nutmeg. There is a delicious vanilla pecan cream cheese topping with this. So it's an icing that's going to just blow your mind. April is one of our featured Black-owned businesses for the month of February. You get 2 of these for $42.30. And believe it or not, we do not have auto delivery, but there are 2 ship weeks available with this offer. You can have this shipped now in time for Valentine's Day, or you can opt for a shipment that would be February 21st, so a little bit later on in the month of February, and you can still get this fabulous price and the 3 easy pays. So I want to welcome in April. April, welcome back. It's nice to have you with us. Before we do anything, could you please tell us your big announcement?
Okay, so we saved this for our QVC, customers today. We're actually filming from our newest location in DC on 17th and K. No one knew that we were opening, but today I was like, let's save it for QVC and tell America that we have a new location here on 17th and K in Washington, DC.
Yes, so exciting! Congratulations! We're getting our first look at the new space. And again, for anyone that's in the DC area, lucky you can stop in there. Tomorrow is the official opening. But for all of us, if we can't get there, we can get these delicious DC sweet potato cakes to them. So could you do us a favor and walk us through the 2 flavor profiles? And we'll start, of course, with the original, the one that started it all.
Okay, here we go. So the original. So what we do is we use these actual sweet potatoes in our cake. We do not use the sweet potato powder. We use actual sweet potatoes in all of our cakes. So the original is actually a sweet potato with a vanilla pecan cream cheese frosting. But the base of the cake actually has sweet potatoes blended into it with butters and sugars and nutmeg and cinnamon. It has to be the most amazing cake that is known to man. Or aliens, or whatever it is that you believe in. But it's amazing. Yeah, so this is what started it all. And then our brother of the cake is actually a rum sweet potato cake. And the importance of our rum sweet potato cake is that the cake itself has rum inside of it, and the frosting is actually a rum pecan cream cheese frosting. It's not a heavy rum. It's not the kind of cake that you can eat and get pulled over with.
Right,
it's the kind that you can eat and actually enjoy the flavors. It's a fantastic,
not a boozy cake. Just there for the flavor. Cake. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
And these are big cakes. So this is a loaf that you're going to get basically in this offer a full tray worth of slices, and they're big, pretty decent size slices at that. And the moistness of them, the flavor of the sweet potato. There's a reason why you chose sweet potato as the main ingredient for your cakes. Talk to us about that.
So sweet potatoes. So the cool thing about sweet potatoes, not just that it has like this amazing kind of light flavor to all of our cakes, because it's not a heavy sweet potato-y cake, but it's the moisture that sweet potatoes actually embed into the product.
Gosh,
so when one slices into the cake, they can see the moisture, they can see the dent. They can actually taste the sweet potato, but it's not a heavy sweet potato. Mm-hmm. You know how like you have a sweet potato pie, you can definitely tell it's a sweet potato pie. Because we blend our ingredients so well, you'll get that nutmeg, you'll get that cinnamon, you'll get that rum, but more importantly, you'll get that pecan vanilla cream cheese frosting that just makes this cake the most delectable cake known to man or aliens or whoever you believe in. But the cool thing is the size of the cake, right? So it's actually in a loaf. So it'll come kind of cool to the touch with either 2 of the originals or 2 of the rums or 1 of each. So look how many slices you get out of this bad boy.
Yeah, you get a lot.
3, 4,
yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, slices.
And that's a generous slice. We got more because we were slicing it more for, like, if you're serving them for the big game. And as you're looking at that tray, that's your offer sliced into, I think, the appropriate size, April, so that if you are putting out for the big game, then you're good to go. The flavor is incredible. And, you know, Mary, I know, is that the rum one?
Well, I grabbed a little bit of the frosting.
Okay, the frosting
because
is delicious.
I am gluten-free, and so I know, big wah wah. But I've got to tell you, as soon as I smelled, I was like, okay, all these ingredients are fresh. And quite frankly, I couldn't make this myself at home, and I love to bake. And I've got to say, DC Cakes, this is something that is so incredibly hard to find. And I grew up with this. I mean, these are flavors from my childhood. This is comfort food.
People come from all over the place when they're in DC. It is a destination location. And now you have a new destination location.
Absolutely.
But not everybody's going to get to the nation's capital to visit with you. So this is a way to get that DC to them. And April, thank you so much for bringing them back in time. Thank you. And have a wonderful opening tomorrow. Looking forward to it, and good luck. All right.
Will do.
And 83431 is your item number. That is your set of 2 of the 1.5 pound original or rum loaf cakes from DC Cakes. Oh, and a quick update. Guess what? Mary, the Bubba